goddesses. This is Goddess Leonie from goddessguidebook.com. I think, yes, that's it. And today I wanted to show you something to do a really cool creative project, and it's to make a wax angel painting. Yesterday, yes it was yesterday, I woke up and I just had this little vision in my mind of something that I wanted to create for my beautiful niece and nephew, and they're 5 and 6 and they love angels, so I wanted to paint them something really vibrant and rainbowy and light filled to remind them that they've got angels watching over them, especially while I sleep. So yeah, I wanted to create 2 little ones that they can hang over their beds. And I wanted to do it a little bit different from the way I usually do. I usually use marker pen to do the outlines. And the way I saw it when I woke up was, it looked like a silk painting, and it was kind of the white outline. So I was trying to work out how to do that, and I knew it had something to do with wax. And I had a look online about how people do wax paintings, and it was pretty funny because they had all these special contraptions and things, and I'm just using what I have. So, oh my god, I'm going to show you my very fun handmade wonky and beautiful way of creating wax painting. So I'll show you one that I did yesterday. This is my first one to try out, and I really loved the way it turned out. It's just sweet. And I think, I don't know, I like it. Just, shine, shine. So if you look really closely, it's ends up looking kind of batik-y. Scrumptious. So, canvas. I just end up buying the cheapest canvases I could find. I'm so not into I just love stuff that's easy to buy and quick, and yeah, I don't get into expensive stuff because then I won't do art. So now here's my very expensive wax creating kit. So I've just got a candle, and what I do is fun. I just ended up breaking up candle from the outside of it where it's dribbled over, and I can just use these bits, like these bits, to make the wax. So let's do it. I was talking to my sweet mum on the phone yesterday too, and told her what I was creating and painting. And she said that she actually used to do something really similar for us when we were kids, and she just used crayons instead. So what I'm doing is, try and make you see the candle. Hello. Yes, this is fun and this is messy, and there will be blobs and mistakes, but it's beautiful and perfect. And you can paint whatever you like on there. So you just get the flame to melt it a little bit. It's okay if it burns the wax into a smoky colour, like you can see there, because we're just going to pick it off afterwards anyway. Imperfections are beautiful. Cool. So just imagine when you're doing it, if sacred mistakes do happen, just remember that they're just a part of the process, and they're here to teach you as well. And when you're making beautiful divine artwork as well, it's kind of I tend to think of it as a way of, great spirit popping in to lead us in new directions. So if you can see here, I already made a big blob. And it's beautiful. Maybe that's part of a halo or something. So let's keep on. And it does take a little while to do, because you've just got to keep melting and dripping. I like to play with fire. And I sort of like the whole kind of beautiful naivety of these as well, like, because you don't really get like the most amount of control over how the wax drips, and you kind of end up making up artworks that look a little bit childish and scrumptious that way. So just keep going and see where it takes you and what you want to do. And I'll show you more at the end. Time to take a tea break. So I'm just thinking about when I'm making artwork, I try and just think about all the things that I want people to feel when they look at this artwork. So I'm thinking when I see Josh and Alyssa, when Josh and Alyssa look at this artwork, I want them to feel loved, and I want them to remember that their angels are always with them and that they can ask them for help at any time. I just want them to remember that they're really just special, beautiful souls. And like, when you think about these things as you're making an artwork, it gets imbued in your artwork just as much as the wax does, and the way your hand moves. And so it's made out of wax and love and blessings and good wishes. Making some boobies on the angel. It's a girl angel. It's a girl angel. That's the wax part done. And you can see there's sacred drip marks on it too. I love it. I love it. It's going to stay that way because I love it. Drips are sacred too. So I'm just going to let that dry. It won't take that long to dry at all. Like, I just need to dry now. And then we get on to the painting. So now comes the exciting part, painting. Woohoo! So I often get asked what I'm using to get the paint look that I do, because it looks quite watercolory, but also quite vibrant. So how about to reveal to you my awesome special secret? What you require is a lot of water, and pardon me, pregnancy little hiccup. And the cheapest acrylic paints in tubes that you can come across. So wherever I go, I've got like a bazillion different types, like just student ones. I get them from like warehouse stores and cheap stores for like $1 or $2. And they last forever because I put them on to my very elegant easel. And if you can hear moaning in the background, it's just Charlie playing. So my very elegant easel. See? Oh, it's amazing. And I've just put the paint on there. And what I do is I just water it down and then like splosh it on here, and it ends up becoming really liquidy, and it looks like watercolor, but it's a lot more vibrant. Charlie. So have fun with it. Use a lot of water and enjoy it. The colors I'm using on this one is pretty much whatever I feel like, but I wanted to make the hair of the angel really red because it's for my little niece Alyssa, and she's got flaming red hair. So I just paint it into there, and it can get splotchy, and you can make it in all different, like, just dab it on there. Don't try and make it even. It's like so much lovelier when it's not even, and so it's like a little bit opaque. Charlie. Ooh, that's the sound of him playing with his toys, if you can hear him. So just have fun with it and splosh it on there. And some of the wax, it'll do kind of weird things to it, and that's totally fine. You can just paint over the wax. Just use your water. Make it pretty. Make it blood. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. And I'm making the dress of this one lovely in yellow because Alyssa's always telling me that her angel is a yellow one. So, yellow it is. So remember, lots and lots of water. And oh, another special thing to do as well, just load up your brush with water and drop it onto the paint, and it makes it really splotchy and glorious. Add some orange to it as well. So I don't apply paint directly onto there because you want it to, like, it's the best way to bring out all of the colours is to just water it down. Oxide. And just keep adding water, adding water. You don't want it to look transparent. Oh, sorry, you don't want it to look opaque. And just use a lot of water when it comes to like blending two colours together, just so they make like a really nice, it ends up becoming a little bit tie-dye. I like you a lot. And you can see the colours are kind of all drippy and gluey and woo-woo, and it's lovely. Let it be. Because what we're really looking for is it to be as like as liquid and rainbow and like silk painting as possible, and like, see, you can see these bits. Whoa. These bits is when I've added extra water to it, and it's just kind of all blotted and going together like the ocean. it, gorgeous goddesses. Our wax angels are complete. You see a little shining star there. A shining star. And we've got lots and lots of glitter on them, which will show up really nicely in the light, just all over the dresses and everything. So these were really, really sweet to make, and like, I just like that little energy. So totally try out the wax angel fun. It's just glorious. And you can use like a melted crayons with kids if you want to try out with your kids. Make yourself a sweet angel, or make a little sweet soul in your life, an angel to bless them as they sleep.